The saltwater crocodile, Crocodilus porosus, is one of the most deadly animals on this planet. It goes without saying that any close contact with them is discouraged. But what if you're an unlucky research tech who's been ordered to capture a crocodile for a project? How on earth are you supposed to catch one without losing a limb? In this video, I will examine 3 methods for capturing saltwater crocodiles that will hopefully solve the problem of researcher safety when working with these animals. One of the most widely cited methods in the literature is the cage trap. Just as its name suggests, this trap is a cage. The open trap is set up on the bank or in the shallows of the water with some sort of bait to lure the animal inside. In the early days of crocodile research, these traps were rather crude, but they've evolved a lot over the years to become safer for both the animal and the researcher. However, once the crocodile is contained, it can be hard to properly work with or extract it, and it takes a high level of skill to navigate the danger that comes with this problem. Floating versions of this trap can be set in the middle of the river where land access is limited. Once caught, the crocodile will be safe in the trap. If extraction isn't required, for example, you just need to transport the animal or perhaps attach a radio tag, the crocodile will avoid stressing. Net traps are another method that comes up a lot in studies. Smaller crocodiles can be easily captured using hand nets, but we're not talking about the small ones, are we? Another type of net trap is called the set net, and it's larger and more billowing and can be used to corral a basking crocodile or block a creek. The major advantage to this trap is that when placed in rivers, it naturally catches small animals like fish that act as natural bait. However, if caught underwater, the crocodile can become stressed, which could cause it to become very aggressive when extraction is attempted. An interesting variation of this trap, used by Steve Irwin himself, is a soft mesh trap. This trap, as seen in this diagram, is set up on land. Bait is set at the far end of the trap, requiring the crocodile to climb up and out of the water. However, once ensnared, the crocodile can still move around quite a bit. It can and will attempt to kill you once you approach it, so researchers have to be very skilled and wary of this problem. The last method that I will talk about is the harpoon. When attached to the end of a 3 to 5 meter pole, it can pierce a crocodile via the neck or tail. The head of the harpoon is flattened on one side to keep it from penetrating too deep. It only damages the skin, really. After pulling the crocodile to the side of the boat, you can restrain it with a noose over the snout fairly easily. However, the line can become tangled around the crocodile, and the damage taken can cause the crocodile to freak out, which isn't a good situation for anyone. Also, it's been found in studies that crocodiles caught with this method over other methods are less likely to allow a boat to approach them ever again. A lot of these methods pose a small danger to the crocodile itself. That's not what I want to focus on. Like I said, I'm evaluating which method is safest for the researcher. The most dangerous part of the entire process is the restraining of the animal. Contrary to popular belief, the best way to catch a crocodile is not with your bare hands. Many individuals are too big to simply grab or wrestle and can pose a danger even if their jaws are forced shut. Crocodiles will also frequently death roll, which can rip restraints right out of your hands. Taking all these factors into account, I believe that the cage trap is the safest method for capturing a crocodile. Once within the trap, the crocodile physically cannot harm you, something that they can definitely do when caught in a net and harpoon. They're also less stressed within the cage than they are within a net or when being pierced by a harpoon. With the right tools, you can conduct whatever tests you need through the cage, alleviating the need for direct contact. Out of all the methods I checked out, this one seems to be the safest for the researcher. I hope you enjoyed this video, and feel free to comment any questions below and I'll get back to you. Thank you for watching, and see you guys later.